do no matter what we teach them. We need fathers and mothers to be present in the home. We need them to be present in their children's lives. Get in your kids' business. Find out what they're doing. Find out what they're talking about with their friends. Pay attention to them. Pay attention to what they love, not what we love. Pay attention to what they love. Do they love sports? Do they love art? Do they love music? Do they love exercise? What do your kids love? Find out what they love and push them and encourage them in a healthy way in that.
Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Get in your kids' business.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa.
Okay,
and this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
An age-appropriate certain amount of privacy, okay? But we need to be involved with our children. We need to know what they like, who they like, what they're doing. So we can help them, so we can guide them, so we can teach them. There is so much more to being a parent than putting food on the table and a roof over their head. Okay? We need to be involved. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Let's change our world in that way. Let's have a ripple effect for our future. Now, you guys, I just looked to see if there was a GoFundMe page set up for Joshua Bennett. As of now, there is not. I would definitely keep my eye on that. Make sure you check out the tabs on my channel for updates on that and then following this. I'm really hoping, as of right now, they don't have any suspects.
And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. The first play from scrimmage. Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as
so great.
That's what my horse racing friends would say. They call a flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. We looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Please, you guys, as I said, remember to be
splits
kind
the
to one
uprights,
another. Read
and
the
that
articles,
makes the
make
score
your own
7-0.
judgments, your own opinions. This is just to report on the news and have healthy conversations about what's going on in our world now. And how
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Technology, and afterward, I'm learning to cook at
This
a
fielded a
restaurant.
few yards into the end zone.
Looking for jobs at LinkedIn, so I found a company that supported.
And not a particularly good return here, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us you
Starting
get
like
to the
ball.
20-yard line on a kickoff return. That's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Winston. And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way worse.
Right off the bat, first play of the game. He's going to launch this thing right downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. James to throw. Open man is got it. It's complete. They find some open field here. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there. 94 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
Yeah, peace out.
Santos able to take on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Peace out.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it.
Let's go.
Dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott eluding the pressure right. It got his man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there on third down. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A first down carry by Elliott. He takes this to the 15. A flashy juke. That got him a couple extra yards. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now Elliott. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw is Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Winston now to throw on first down. Right side caught by Jackson.
Hold on. Okay, so I want you to
This one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Second down, Winston. Steps away to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection.
That's bullshit.
Defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Jaquarius exited his vehicle and Brown shot him in the chest. Jaquarius fell and heard 2 gunshots. Jaquarius told police Green shot Joshua Brown twice in the lower body. Green then
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
And they sped off. Michael Richard, 32, was named as the driver. Jaquarius is coming to the
They're indeed going. It's Winston. He finds Humphreys. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
149 grams of THC cartridges and $4,157 in cash from Brown's.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's plan it. Let's plan it. Let's plan it. Yes.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now Jameis on 2nd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, it's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On 2nd down, Winston again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Jaquiz Rogers there, and it's 3rd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And that last penalty makes his third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5.
Ready? White 25. Check.
To the air again with Winston. He hits Rodgers in the flat. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Let's go now.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Ready. Blue waiting. Green, triple C. Boys, head up.
Play action now. Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Able to slither by. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
What team is on that?
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. They'll roll him out. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Quan Alexander coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Here goes 47, 47. Done. 47. 26.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Excuse me.
And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Final play of the half here, Winston. Quick hitch, complete. It's Jackson. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. And on the ground they go with a running back. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. We'll pick up another first down with that run.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the gun, Winston. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Here's Winston. And it's caught. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Are we really in the second half here? And this is the first time we've seen Jameis Winston connect with Mike Evans?
Yeah, you know that they missed that in the first half. Up until this point, they've really missed it, haven't they?
I think that's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
Dancing to his left. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Alan Cross taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Now the point after try for Santos. Santos with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Cowboys are able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Tim carry now for Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there. We see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give to Elliott, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down, Prescott. Being chased out left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come. Mike Evans, he's going to go. He's at the 30, and all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big play. Winston to Evans. 63 yards. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 22.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's got this one down to the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best play.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Winston keeps it himself. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it. 1st and goal. Looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
4 down, check, 4 down.
Winston to throw it this time. And Evans hauls it.
Slow, they're rushing me, man.